His name is Day 319, and today's question is, what helps me always remember my own value? Firstly, my hair's a mess, I readily acknowledge. I remember when I went to school in secondary school, my friend groups at the time when I was like year 9, year 8, weren't particularly interested in the academic side, so they weren't interested in getting good grades. It was more just, friends, or when do you want to go football, or nah man, don't do that, it's a waste of time. Like after school sessions of extracurricular stuff that I would want to go to, but a lot of my mates didn't want to. So I felt like I created my own value for being quite academic minded. Now, in real life, post uni, I realized being academically minded or graded doesn't really work out. What matters more is being a leader and learning to network with people or communicate with people or build bridges with people. That matters infinitely more in terms of careers and jobs and money than your philosophical outlook on life. But I would say still it brings me and it makes me know that I am quite intelligent. And sort of linking to that is the idea that I can engage in conversations with people whom I disagree with. Now, from my own experience, this isn't factual, this isn't empirical, this is only purely from my own experience, so take it with a lot of grain of salt. I generally think right-wing people, whatever that means, tend to be a bit more open to discussing these controversial topics like vaccines or abortion or gay rights or marriage or whatever's considered right-wing than left-wing people. So left-wingers can be a bit personally, like, and by left-wingers, by the way, I'm not talking about a person on TV. I'm talking about your average Joe. I'm talking about your regular Joe. I'm talking about the person you might work with, or the person who you go to uni with, or the ordinary person. I don't think they're more like, if you're talking about abortion rights, you might have intelligent conversations, but if you go to a pro-choice march and you try to have a conversation about whether, a lot of people might get hostile. Whereas, right-wingers, however dodgy their views may be, they might engage in that conversation, your average Joe, but conclude wild claims. Now, this is purely just from my experience, from my own conversation with people, from the podcasts I listen to, from the books I've read, and from the sort of street debates that I've seen online. I may be entirely wrong, and I want to be wrong in a way, because it's disheartening if that were the case, that certain people won't engage in conversations because it's beneath them to have that. But regardless, I would say I have value in that, to be able to have a discussion even if someone has vile views. Now, everyone has their own boundaries, and like there's certain people I won't engage in conversations with. And in fact, I've done that in my life before. I've had an argument with someone and it gets personal, and you know what, I just don't at least in that moment, I don't want to engage with them. Maybe in future I will, but in that moment, like, nah. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.